All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 204. Now, last week I said that I was going to do a review on a movie, a female-driven movie, and we're going to get Atomic. Yeah, Atomic Blonde. Oh man, I tell you, man, this movie, this action spy thriller, man, this movie 2017, this movie Atomic Blonde 2017, this action spy thriller, it is 100% hardcore, dude. Hardcore. Man, the action in this movie is just post pounding right there in your face, man. In your face. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. This is just, yeah, it's an action spy thriller too. It's a spy film too, so not only are you going to get some real badass hardcore action in this picture, but you're going to get a story that you really need to pay attention to, just so you can really get the whole experience of it. He has a real good story, a real good direct story. You gotta really keep your eye on it. But yeah, the action though, like I said, it's just hardcore. It's hard fucking core, Jack. Yeah, it's just it, this movie, it kicks ass, man. It hits hard, unforgiving, you know, brutal. I mean, it's one fight that anybody that's seen it, of course you've seen it. Why else do you be watching this? If you had not seen it, why the fuck you watch this review? So yeah, this, the fight in the apartment, you know, you're hearing George Michael's song, father figure in the background, but Charlize Theron's character, she is just whooping some ass, dude. Yeah, she's just going at it with a couple of cats in that apartment. Yeah, it was just, it was brutal, bloody, it was nasty. And yeah, she just tore them apart though. But that wasn't the only time you will see her tear some cats apart, man. There's another fight, in another building, in the stairway, you know, in the stairway. I think they went from, I think they would have like 2 or 3 levels on the stairway, but yeah, she had to take on 4 guys, you know. She was helping a cat that, he got wounded by a sniper. She was trying to help him get away. And in the process, she was being jumped by these German spies, and yeah, they were coming at her, boy. They were coming at her on that stairway. Yeah, no music was going down at all. So the fights were very, very realistic. Highly realistic. The realism in this movie is just uncanny. Okay, the realism in this movie is just uncanny. And yeah, took out 2 guys on the stairwell, went down to the other level, took out the other 2. You know, she was taken down for a moment by one of the guys. The guy that she was helping, he jumps in, you know, jumps in for the assist. But then, she got back up. She came at the she came at that cat that put her down for the moment. Man, you can tell these two were just spent. Okay, beat up, exhausted, but they still coming at they still kept coming at each other. She grabbed herself a weapon. Gave him a few stab, gave him a few stabbings here and there. You know, he tried to trap her against the wall. Yeah, she stabs him in the face, turns around, jabs that son bitch right into his throat. Yeah, am I your bitch now? Oh man, that was just crazy. It was crazy, nasty, brutal. Yeah, worth every watch of it. Let me tell you, man. Jesus. Yeah, with this movie though, yeah, with the story backing it up, it really does have a, it really does have it's a very impactful, very enjoyable film. And yeah, if you are familiar with it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not, you got to check this thing out, man. You got to check it out. I mean, this is what you get when you have a stunt a stunt man, a stunt performer direct this movie. As a matter of fact, one half of the guys that directed John Wick, the first John Wick, he directed this movie. So yeah, if you've seen John Wick, then you know exactly what you are getting as far as the action is concerned. Because this cat, yeah, he coordinated some real good hardcore shit. And yeah, Charlize Theron, doing her thing in this movie. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. 100% realistic. It does not hold back at all. It's just purely in your face action. Yeah, get on it. Get on this shit. Just go crazy with it. Go crazy with it. Atomic Blonde. Go crazy with this shit. 2017 was a hell of a year for action films, I'll tell you, with this movie and John Wick, man, yeah, just go crazy with it, though. Have some fun with this movie. Okay, don't worry too much about the story, even though, yeah, it's one of those stories that you do have to, keep in tune with, because, it's a spy film, because, spy films, they will have a lot to tell you. I mean, she double crossed these guys after an assignment went wrong. So yeah, she went in there and she handled some business, and she handled it with pure savagery, dude. Pure savagery. So yeah, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, the realism, the savagery. I mean, just put that shit together, put it together, mold it. Oh, you know, been waiting to do this for the longest time. I should have done it in the beginning of the year, but I really want to do RoboCop first. So yeah, man. Now that I'm finally covering this movie, Atomic Blonde, this is the movie to really get yourself uh, into it. Be 100% a part of it. Yeah, just have fun watching this movie though, because this movie, the pacing of this movie is very strong, very strong. Okay, it does not lose pace at all. You know, you get in, you see what this character is all about. This character, Charlize Theron's character named uh, Lorraine Broughton. You get it, yeah, you check this, out. You see what Lorraine Broughton is all about, and yeah, you're going to root for this chick. You're going to root for this chick. You know, yeah, they said that in there, you know, when the movie was coming out, they said that, this is gonna be the this gonna be like the female James Bond. Let me tell you something, yeah, Daniel Craig, she does some shit in this movie that Daniel Craig would never be able to do, and especially the other gentleman from the past definitely would not be able to do. Yeah, the next, the female James Bond, man, more like the female um, Jason Bourne. I tell you, man. I tell you. I tell you, the female Jason Bourne. That's exactly what this is. Okay, you know. But yeah, get in on this movie, man. Get on this movie. Get familiar with this shit, and yeah, just get on it. So good, so fast. That's exactly what this movie. Exactly what the action in this movie too. Yeah, no, it's just so hardcore. It's so fast paced. And yeah, I'm just blown away by it. I'm 100% blown away by it. You know, yeah, Atomic Blonde, a straight up 5 out of 5 from me. Yeah, straight up 5 out of 5. Strong story, strong pacing, strong ass character. I mean, yeah, she takes her bumps and she still comes at you. She takes her bumps and she still comes at you. I mean, all bruised up, you know, she sits in a bathtub of ice, you know, because she's all bruised up, hands all swollen. You can see the bruising on her fingers and knuckles. I mean, Jesus Christ, the realism, man. You know, face all banged up. Her face with her face being banged up. It kind of reminds me of the Punisher in Daredevil season 2. I tell you, kind of remind me of Punisher, because you seen John Berthal, you know, majority of that season, his face was just busted up, from his fight with Daredevil to his fight in prison, into when he got out of prison, you see his face is just all banged up. So yeah, you can barely tell what he looked like. But hey, when with Lorraine's face though, she got a pretty good black eye, a little bit of marking on her lip and everything, but she's not as banged up as Punisher in Daredevil season 2. But if it would have progressed, it would have got there. If the movie would have progressed any longer, it would have got there. But yeah, I tell you though, yeah, just the realism, you got to really, oh man, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. 5 out of 5, this movie. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Oh man. Now next week, mm, to culminate the final reveal of the DLC in the combat pack of Mortal Kombat 11, I'm going to give you the review of that certain character, and that's going to be next week. Yeah, killed by his agency, comes back 5 years later from hell, and he's now the ranking officer in the Devil's Army. So yeah, man, you keep it locked right here for that. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off.